Hello everyone, and thanks for watching our Stratosphere special on January 14th, 2023. So today, for our first video, we're going through the latest GFS 12 set for the 10 HPA temperatures forecast over the North Pole to see the latest forecast for an SSW, possibly into late January or early February. It's still very, very wishy-washy on the models. Nothing's gone concrete yet. Nothing's certain. Nothing's likely. It's all up in the air. It's all skeptical. It's all possibility. Nothing's confirmed yet. So it's just a peek at the latest GFS 12 run from meteociel.fr. So I'll just get on with it then. So I'll give it a brief little explanation of what we're seeing here. So these cold colours here over Greenland, Russia, Scandinavia, Europe, into America, Canada. This is the PV, the polar vortex at its roots, and around this cold pool of air, we get the zonal winds, and that goes around the PV in an anti-clockwise way. So we get a big, strong westerly wind at 10 HPA in the stratosphere. And generally, when you have a very strong zonal wind, you get a very strong westerly wind on the surface, and that's why it's called zonality. And if we get warming here, this blue PV could get completely cut in half, and then we go into a blocking scenario over the North Pole, where the zonal wind is reversed, the PV is split in two, and we get possibly blocking somewhere in the higher latitudes. So it depends on where it sets up. I explained more in my previous videos on the stratosphere, so please do watch them if you'd like. But without any further ado, I'll get on with the video. So, starting today, January 14th at 7 PM, going through, and we can see this warming here over Siberia into the Pacific has already, made its move, and it's all going to be dying out over the first few days. That's the opening warming to the whole thing. And then a secondary warming on, let's say, around the 21st of January, really blows up over Russia. And if we move further on, then you can see that blows up even further, and you can see it is penetrating into the Arctic and the North Pole. You see these deep red colours, so you're getting around to minus 4 degrees at 10 HPA over Siberia, so a very major warming of the stratosphere, going up to freezing there for a time, and that makes its move into the Arctic. The blue colours, the PV at its roots, is being displaced towards like America, Canada, the Atlantic, Scandinavia, Europe, and you can see for a while, very short time, just like a split may take place here between like Greenland, the Atlantic, this sort of area here, where the mouse is moving. But if we move it on, the PV sort of wins the battle. It stays intact, although it is under a lot of strain, and it's about to be attacked again by this. I think this is the fourth warming over Siberia, originating in Europe and the Middle East, heading towards Siberia into the Arctic, and possibly ending the PV. So I think what's happening with this, because this sort of signal for quite a while now, is that we get repeated warmings over Siberia, and they'll keep going until we eventually get an SSW. That's just my thoughts on the situation, because these warmings look very severe. The major, like, temperatures, the red colours are showing on the map, temperatures around freezing or above. Some GFS runs go way more intense than this, and I know for a fact that the ensembles went, some of them completely obliterated these blue colours. I mean, like, blue colours over America and then over Asia. So it shows you what may happen out of this. But I think that over the past week, confidence has increased for an SSW. I'm going to leave it as that at that, confidence has increased for an SSW. And if yeah, yeah, I mean on this run we see four warmings. The first two minor, sort of mediocre, but then the final two really, I think. Well, I know for a fact that the third one goes very severe, but and the fourth one looks even more severe. You see a nice arc to it. So for now, that's my video, first video of the day. I'll be back later on with the usual update for the weather. They're just going through the models again. But for this Stratosphere special this weekend, hope you enjoyed it. We saw some nice trends on this GFS today, and bye for now. I'll see you soon.